Hello, I'm Betty Spicer, Betty Davis Spicer. I'm from Benton Park. I was born out here, and I've been out here since 19. I've been knowing Sister and Brother Malott since the early '60s. I was a member of this church for 59 years. I was baptized right here on this corner in 1955. My kids were members here, my parents were members here, and Brother and Sister Malott were very young people when they came, and we were very happy to see them. My family loved them as they were their family, and we loved his family. We also went to Giddens and watched the kids. My fondest memories would be over on Seabrook Street when Sister Malott would leave church, and she would go cook dinner. We didn't have McDonald's, and we didn't have all of those things. We just had good collard greens and fried chicken. And another memory I would like to let you know that he was the reason why we have the church that cares, because he covered this neighborhood. We didn't need invitation, and we didn't have cell phones. He was welcome at my parents' house anytime he got ready. And I want to congratulate them and hope they have a wonderful, wonderful retirement, which I know he's not going to sit still. And I love you.
Can you introduce yourself to me?
I'm Betty Davis Spicer.
Okay, good. And where are you from, Miss Spicer?
I'm from Houston, Texas. I was born right out here in Clinton Park.
Okay, and your parents?
My parents are Tish and Lonnie Davis, and whatever.
You having a conversation?
Okay.
Yeah.
My parents, I messed up.
Okay.
Okay. My mother and father lived in Clinton Park ever since 44. That's the year I was born.
Okay. So when did you meet Brother and Sister Malott?
I met Brother and Sister Malott in 1960, early 60s.
And when did you become a member of Fidelity Church of Christ?
I became a member of Fidelity Church of Christ in 1955 under Brother Jeffrey Waterhouse. And my family also was members here.
So what are some of your most special memories of Brother and Sister Malott during your time here at Fidelity?
My special memories with Brother and Sister Malott is when they first got here and they had this little young couple. We were glad to get out of Clinton Park. We would follow them home every Sunday. And Sister Malott would go and cook a full dinner. And we wouldn't get back home until late night, Sunday night. So we were here when they opened and we were here when they closed.
Okay, good deal. So in the closing words, what would you like to wish Brother and Sister Malott in their retirement?
In their retirement, I wish them great health, and I wish that they would enjoy their lives. I know he's not going to stop bringing souls to Christ. We already know him. And I want people to remember that the reason we have the name on this church, Church That Cares, is because he took care of this neighborhood. You didn't have to call him. He was always had an open welcome at my mother's and father's home. And he didn't have to call on the phone, a cell phone we didn't have, to tell us that he was coming. He was welcome anytime, and he did it with all the people. He did a lot of work out here in this neighborhood. That's why this church carries the name. The church that cares. The Church of Christ that cares.
Anything you want to say to Sister Malott in her retirement?
Sister Malott, I love you, and I'll always love you. And you were the sweetest person, and you still is.
So introduce yourselves. Tell me who you are.
I'm Grant Davis Sr.
All right. And you are, ma'am?
And I'm Ivan Mae Davis.
Ivan Mae Davis.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Who is this young man here?
Grant is my husband.
He's your husband. And who's this pretty young lady?
That's my wife.
Okay. All right. So tell me, where are you all from?
I'm from between Alexandria and Colfax, Louisiana.
Okay. And
And
yourself?
I'm from Crawley, Louisiana.
Crawley, Louisiana.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So tell me, what year did you all meet Brother and Sister Malott?
So, we were here in 1957, and Brother and Sister Malott came to Fidelity in 1960, November of 1960.
Okay. Okay. And how long have you known Brother Malloy and Sister Malloy, Brother Davis?
About the same time, 96.
At the same time.
Yeah.
What year did you become a member of Fidelity Church of Christ?
We became a member here in 1957 because we were baptized at Cashmere Gardens in 1956. So we left there to come work here. Since the congregation is small and we wanted to work with a smaller congregation.
Okay. Brother Davis, what has the memories been like for you here at Fidelity?
Just fine.
Anything special that is
Brother Malloy taught me a lot,
okay?
the Bible, and instructed me about marriage and everything else.
Okay. What special memories do you have, Sister Davis?
Oh, just so many special memories. In fact, I guess Sister Malloy and I were in the same position when y'all came here. And both of us were expecting a baby pretty near the same time. And you, Selvin, and then Carmen, right after. And we just had joy, we just enjoyed each other so much through the years. It's always been joy with our families. And just on special occasions when we've been able to be together, whether at your house or at our house, just through the years or here at church. There's been so many things that have occurred during the years that they've been here. And we have always been faithful to the congregation, as well as Brother and Sister Malloy have always been here, and we have been there for each other through the years.
Okay. Brother Davis, any special memories for you? Anything special that stands out? since you've
No,
been here?
the special was I was here working with Brother Brown, Kerry Brown, and Brother Thomas. But when Brother Malloy came, a lot of things that I thought I know, I did not know.
Okay, so would you please be so kind and introduce yourselves?
Oh, again?
Yes, we're going to start from the top. Yes, start from the top.
Okay. I'm Iva May Davis.
Okay, and you are, sir?
Grant Davis,
All right, and who is this pretty lady?
that's my wife.
Okay.
And Grant is my husband.
All
And
right.
we've been married 64 years.
Okay,
A long time.
awesome. Can you tell me where you're from?
I'm from Colfax, between Colfax and Alexandria,
Okay.
Louisiana.
And Sister Davis, where are you
I'm
from?
from Crowley, Louisiana.
Crowley, Louisiana.
Mhm.
Okay. What year did you meet Brother and Sister Malloy?
I met Brother and Sister Malloy. We were here in 1957, and they came November of 1960, and we have worked with them since then.
Brother Davis, what were you?
About the same,
Same time?
yes.
Okay. And when did you become a member of the Fidelity Church of Christ?
When we came here in 1957, we were previously members at Cashmere Garden Church of Christ, but this congregation was small and close to us, so we moved our membership to Fidelity, and we've been here since then.
And one thing I'd like to say, I was working mostly on a Sunday, and I was getting off at 4 o'clock in the evening. Get home, it was hard for us to get to Cashmere Garden on time, but we could make it here. So we switched over where we could be on time.
Okay, very good. And can you share with me any special memories that you have of Brother Malloy and Sister Malloy during your time here with your family, your mothers, your fathers? Any special stories you have?
Yes, my mother and father were here, Albert and Yolande Bazil. In fact, they were here when the congregation started work here in 1954. And since then, they were very close to Brother and Sister Malloy, also and my brother Albert. And then all of our children were members here at Fidelity. We had 5 children when we moved here. Yolanda, Grant, Karen, Audrey, James, and Audrey. But then after that, Carmen was born. So all of them were raised right here in Fidelity Church of Christ. And they've all been here, with the exception of some moved out of the area. But basically, most of them are still members here at Fidelity. And Brother and Sister Malloy have worked very tirelessly with this congregation, and they have been so faithful to the congregation. And we have been always wanted to work and do our best to work with them in everything that Brother Malloy wanted to orchestrate for the congregation.
Brother Davis, you have any special memories, something you'd like
Uh,
to share with us?
The very important part that Brother Lloyd taught me was be honest. Whatever I do or say, be sure you give a fact about it. Don't give no story about nothing. And I think that's really made me through this. And the most I can say for me, Brother Malloy, I could call him any time of night if I had a problem or I need him to come to the house. He was there.
Okay. All right. All right. Any closing words you would like to share with Brother and Sister Malloy while they go into the sunset of retirement?
Yes, I truly believe and hope that they will take advantage of this and just rest and relax and do everything they've ever wanted to do. While since they don't have to be work with the church constantly, but if they go on a cruise or just go travel or just enjoy themselves for a while.
Brother Davis, anything?
I'd like to see him just really relax. If he just do it for a month straight, just relax. Don't worry about anything about the church. Relax himself. Because here I put long hours and hard hours here. And I know he don't want the church to go down, but he needs to just relax. And I'd like to see that.
Okay. All right. Thank you all so much.
Okay.
Introduce yourselves. What's your names?
My name is Raymond Thomas.
Okay.
My name is Ida Thomas.
All right. Who is this pretty lady?
That's my brother Ed.
Okay. And this young man here?
It's my better half. I've been had him for 64 years.
All right. Good deal. Can you tell me where you're from?
Louisiana, Manny, M-A-N-Y.
I'm from Alexandria, Louisiana.
Okay. And what year did you meet Brother and Sister Malloy?
I met him in the 60s.
60s.
In the 60s? Okay. Can you tell me what that relationship was like when you became a member of Fidelity Church of Christ?
Well, it was good because we used to have Bible classes in the home at that time. And we would go to each other's house and drink coffee and eat cake and discuss the Bible.
Brother Thomas, how was that relationship?
Man, it was good. We used to play ball out there in that field when I first met him. And we just had fun. We used to go to cigar at the gym. We played ball together. And we just had a wonderful time. When I come into the church, he baptized me. And from then on, you know, he just, when I had death in my family, him and Sister Malloy were right there. I mean, you couldn't beat him. I went to Terry one time, old car play out. He wanted to buy me a new motor to put it up there in Terry. At that thing they go up every year, Thanksgiving. And man, we just had fun. Him and Sister Malloy was all right.
So now,
And
were
then
your
when-
parents are members here? What brought you here to Fidelity?
My dad, yeah,
What's your dad and your mother's name? What are their names?
my dad, Will Thomas, Bud Thomas,
Okay.
yeah. And man, you know, that's enough of that.
So what special memories do you have of Brother and Sister Malloy since you've been a member here at the church?
Oh, I have good memories because she's always been like a sister to me, and I could always go to her and talk to her. And Maeve was always a marvelous person. And the funniest thing about our relationship, I could make her laugh when nobody else could. And I remember one time, you know, by me from Louisiana, I brought some crawfish up in Giddens, Texas, and she came out and to eat some crawfish, and she had a knife and a fork, and I asked her where was she going. And she said she was finna eat some crawfish. I said, well, not with no knife and fork. So we had some humorous times together.
Well, that's good. Brother Thomas, any special memories with Brother and Sister Malloy that you have?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, they were, you know, if you go to Brother Malloy anytime, and he wouldn't turn you down. If you just get in trouble, need help, I don't mean like jail. I'm talking about like, you need help, anything like that, go to him. He have never turned me down for nothing I asked him, but he always been the same. Brother Malloy, a T, that was his mother called him T. First time I heard him called Anime. All I ever know was Sister Malloy. When we go out there, Sister Malloy, he made a mistake and said Anime. I said, what you talking about now?
Okay. In closing words, what would you like to wish Brother and Sister Malloy into their retirement?
I hope they have a long, wonderful life together and enjoy the rest of their life together. You know, they have spent a lot of time with each other. They spent a lot of time without each other in their early years. And I hope they can spend the rest of their life together enjoying each other.
Okay. Brother Thomas?
Yeah, I wish they could just take off, go into the sunset, what I call sunset, go up there to get it, and just, just enjoy their life. And if they want to take a cruise, I know y'all ain't gonna let them take no cruise, but if they want to go down to Galveston, get on that boat, take a cruise, just, I'm retired, don't worry about nothing. I don't mean don't worry about church. I know you never would get in my church, I'm not saying that, but let him just have a joyful life to get from now on, enjoy himself. He worked enough. He worked there a long time. He put up with the church, he put up with me for over 60 years. And when you putting up with us, you putting up with somebody. Now you know that.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank y'all so much.
Okay.
All right. Okay, well, we have this young, beautiful couple here. Please tell us your names. Your name, ma'am, is?
I'm Mrs. Royce Johnson. First name Shirley.
Miss Shirley. Yes, sir. And you are?
Mr. Royce Johnson.
Okay. And who is this pretty young lady?
It's my wife.
And who is this handsome young man?
It's my husband.
That's your husband? Okay, man, where are you from? Tell us where you're from.
I'm from Centerville, Texas.
Longview, Texas, Gregg County.
And then what year did you all meet Brother and Sister Malloy?
We met them in 1961. We moved here in 1961.
And how was that relationship of meeting them? What brought you to Fidelity Church of Christ?
Rollins Edition Church of Christ in Longview, Texas. Brother W.L. Waters was the minister there, and he gave us the name of this church to be close to where we were staying.
Okay. And what year did you become a member here?
We were a member in 61.
In 61.
We were already a member
Of the church.
of
Christ.
the church. So when we came, we just moved our membership
Okay.
in 1961.
What special memories do you have of Brother and Sister Malloy? Let's start with you, Brother Johnson. What special memories do you have?
Well, the memories I have is him and I traveled together to different lectureships and different meetings, and then and we traveled a lot together, and that's just like brothers.
They slept in the bed together.
Yeah,
Okay.
we were real close.
Okay.
Whatever we did the same. We went to conventions and we changed clothes 2 or 3 times a day.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Sister Johnson, what special memories do you have?
The memories that I have is after church on Sunday nights and Wednesday nights, we would have fish fry or either hot dogs at my house. And we don't have those things anymore, but it seemed like church was not enough for us. So when it was out, Brother and Sister Malloy came to our house and we ate fish and hot dogs and played dominoes. I remember all those things.
Any special memories here at the church? Anything special work? Any special accomplishments that you all may have done here at the church?
Yeah, we had a lot of meetings and discussing different things here about the church.
Okay. Sister Johnson, anything special that you remember as far as work-wise, accomplishments that the sisters may have done with?
Yeah, we had health fairs and lectureships and Texas State singing that we always get ready for every year in June. And he was spearheaded that. So I will never forget that because we did that every year, and it was in June every year. We would go from state to state. Okay.
In closing words, what would you like to wish Brother and Sister Malloy going into retirement?
I would like to wish them a happy retirement and a close relationship that they have now.
Sister Johnson.
Yeah, I hopefully that they can enjoy this beautiful retirement and have a good time and think about the times that they had at the church. Just have memories of those times and go on a good vacation where they can enjoy themselves and say, well, I'm happy here and don't have to worry about preaching tonight. Okay.
All right. Okay. Okay. Any other closing words for retirement? Wishing them anything else special?
That's about it.
Wish them the best.
All right.
Hope they enjoy it. If they're having a bad time, call me and let me know.
All right. That's a wrap.
Okay.
Got it. Okay.
Okay.
And he's gonna move that mic back and forth, so don't let it scare you. Okay. Would you lovely ladies please introduce yourselves? Let's start with you, ma'am.
I'm Alda Eaton.
Okay. And you are?
Lillian Crawford Haynes.
Okay. Can you tell me where you're from?
I'm from Center, Texas.
Center, Texas. May I ask where is Center, Texas?
It's a little small town in East Texas.
East Texas.
Mhm.
Okay. And ma'am, you
I'm from Corsicana, Texas, up near Dallas.
Okay. Can you tell me what year did you meet Brother and Sister Malloy?
I believe it was about 1963.
1963.
Mhm.
I think it was 1970.
1970.
Mhm.
Okay. When did you become a member here at the Fidelity Church of Christ?
About that same time, I came as a visit
Okay.
and placed my membership here.
And tell me a little bit about that. What brought you here? Who was your guest, or who invited you?
Well, I was going to catch my garden, and short on time, this was closer, so I came here. That's how I
And
started.
you've been a member ever since?
Yes.
Okay. And when did you become a member here?
1970. I came because my kids were going to church. I wasn't going to church. My kids were going somewhere else with somebody else, and I said, Lord, they got to come into the church. So I brought them over here
So you
with
brought
her.
your
She
kids
was
over
my,
here?
yeah.
Okay. Now, are you all friends, or what is y'all's relationship?
We're
Yeah,
friends.
We're friends.
How long have you all been friends?
Since 1970, I guess, when I started coming to church with her.
I would say so.
So tell me some of the memories here at Fidelity when you came here, some of the accomplishments of anything that you remember, the work here at Fidelity. Let's start with you, Sister Haynes.
The work you mean pertaining to?
The work here at the church.
Oh. Well, I was a member of the bulletin team. We made the bulletin team. And I guess it's about as far as I know, and singing group also.
Okay. Any memories for you when you
Well,
arrived
I
here?
remember when we were in the old church and we tore the building down. We worked all together, getting this building torn down and, helping out like that. And I was a member also of the singing group.
Okay. What special memories do you have of Brother and Sister Malloy since you've been a member here at Fidelity? Let's start with you.
They're a wonderful couple to know. And he's an excellent speaker. Sister Malloy is a wonderful role model for young ministers' wives to emulate.
Okay. Haynes?
Well, my memories they're both inspirational, really. And they both have great sense of humor. Yeah.
Any funny stories y'all want to share with us?
I can't think of anything right now.
I know he can be kind of comical at
Oh,
times.
yes.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. In closing words, what would you like to wish Brother and Sister Malloy going into retirement?
I would like for them to be able to travel some if they could, maybe a train or a plane or something, just travel a little bit to different functions of the church.
I could say the same. And Brother and Sister Malloy should go somewhere because they'll finish with this headache here. Should I leave that out?
We can edit it out. It's okay.
I might want to see something else on there. I see it wrong.
No, you're fine. You're fine. But you want to encourage them to enjoy their retirement.
Yeah,
Go
yeah,
somewhere
to
and
go
travel.
on a trip somewhere, maybe around the world if it's possible.
Okay. Okay. Thank you all so very much.
Thank
Is that
you.
it?
All right. Would you please be so kind to introduce yourselves?
Brother George Michael Williams II.
Leslie Williams.
And may I ask who is this young lady to you?
That is my beautiful wife.
And may I ask who is this handsome young
My
man?
husband.
Do you have any nicknames for your husband?
So many. Let's see. Babe.
Babe?
Babe,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Okay. Share with me where you're from.
From Austin, Texas originally. Grew up at the Eastside Church of Christ there. So
And man, you're from?
Austin.
Austin,
Yeah.
Texas. Okay. What year did you meet Brother and Sister Malloy?
had to say well, I've known Brother Malloy throughout the years, but I guess just really getting to know him was in 2010 when I first came.
Okay. Ma'am?
The same, 2010. Mike got an invitation to come, so I came along and got to meet Brother and Sister Malloy.
Now, how long have you been members of the Church of Christ?
I grew up in it. When I got baptized, I want to say 97 of January.
Okay.
So it's been a little while now.
And for you, ma'am?
I got baptized maybe 21 years ago. So
Okay, great. When you became a member here at Fidelity Church of Christ, what was that transition like for you?
It was different. First time becoming a minister and preaching on a regular basis, and actually having to get in there and work with the membership and work with people. It was different, but it was good. It helped me to grow a lot. So proud about that.
So how has this transition been for you?
it's been exciting, coming to Houston, and Mike got an invitation to come, and I just kind of tagged along, not really knowing like how things were going to work out, but I knew I've been a member of the church, knowing, wanting to be a good servant for God, and Mike is getting this opportunity to work with the congregation, so I was excited, for him, and excited to be a part and to help.
So to our audience, a lot of them don't know that you are what here at Fidelity now?
I'm now the minister here at
You are the
Fidelity.
minister.
Yes, sir.
Right, congratulations.
Appreciate that.
And so how is that transition? How is that feeling to you being the minister here?
It's I know an awesome responsibility. It's been great so far. Working with the membership, working with the members has been a great experience. I know it's a lot ahead. It's good to be able to have Brother Malloy here so I can kind of call on him and ask him for advice and guidance some of the things that he's gone through. But so far it's been a great experience. So.
Being a minister's wife, newlywed,
Mm-hmm.
in a new location,
Mm-hmm.
share with us your thoughts and your feelings.
Well, I think God has been in the whole thing. To get called 4 years ago, we've been here. So, Mike working with the youth and working with the congregation just as a member or just as an assistant minister, it's been great. So it hasn't really become a transition. We've been here, had a chance to get to know people as my brother or my sister. So I know God had it for us that it would be smooth because, nothing's new. We've kind of been doing what we've been doing. So it's a blessing.
So have you had a chance to visit with Sister Malloy?
I talked to Sister Malloy. I actually called her, I think yesterday, and got a chance to talk with her. But we talk, throughout. And I know that if I ever had any questions about anything, I could always go to her because she's so loving and open and sweet. So definitely appreciate her.
Has she given you any advice being a young preacher's wife?
Well, just be myself, be who I am. And so, I appreciate that. But, definitely the love, loving God's people and loving your husband.
So what do you see your role in your transition here with Fidelity Church of Christ? What would you like to see the work do?
I just want the Lord's will, which is to save the world and to help the church, help those who are saved so that they can see, being a Christian is a beautiful thing, living God's way is the right thing to do. And so I'm just grateful to have the opportunity to do what I know. It isn't me being anything more than I've ever been, which is a child of God, and it just so happens that the man that I love is a minister, and he also loves God and he loves God's will and he wants to do God's will and to share the word with the world. So really it's all beautiful. It's just all come together so well. So I don't know that I feel any differently today as I did last year.
Has Brother Malloy given you any advice being a young minister and a young husband?
Yes, sir.
You know.
Oh yeah, you know your dad, Brother Malloy. He always a lot of times we'll talk on the phone, and sometimes we're just talking just to have a casual conversation. But then Brother Malloy, he'll start throwing in advice. One thing, he said, you always make sure you include the entire leadership. Don't ever do things alone and by yourself. That helps you to keep a clean name. That helps you to stay good with the brothers. And he always says that's one thing that you always want to do is make sure that you stay good with that church and with the congregation where they can trust you. And so always make sure whatever you promote to the congregation, whatever you're trying to push, one thing he always says is, first of all, you make sure you step out there and be that leader so that when you're pushing something, the church can't ever say, or no one can ever say, well, man, you didn't do that. So always make sure that you're the leader that you're trying to be or proclaiming yourself to be. Make sure you're up front. So it's so many things Brother Malloy says to me. I can't even remember it all just right here in this setting. But we have good conversations. He's always giving good advice.
In your closing words, what would you like to wish Brother and Sister Malloy going into retirement? Let's start with you, Leslie.
Definitely enjoy it. A job well done. Enjoy your time to contemplate life and where you are in life, and enjoying the time God has with you guys together. Retiring, definitely not leaving us, but getting a chance just to enjoy, and you earned it, definitely.
Right. Brother Weed.
First of all, I'd like to say congratulations for 54 plus years that you've been here as a minister. And I pray that God blesses both Brother and Sister Malloy with many more years to be able to do work in the kingdom. I know that Brother Malloy is not finished, nor Sister Malloy. Pray that they will enjoy their retirement now, be able to enjoy life with one another, just been able to sit back and relax after all of the labor that you've put into this great congregation. I just wish them the best happiness, joy, and peace with one another. And just want to thank them for 54 plus years, wonderful years of minister and wife here at Fidelity.
Will y'all be so kind and give them a wave and wish them a happy retirement?
Happy retirement.
All right, that's it. All right, good. Thank you.